There's a special magic in growing your own food, something that connects you to the earth and to the rhythms of nature in a way that's both grounding and deeply satisfying. Watching a tiny seed transform into a lush, fruit-bearing plant is a journey filled with anticipation and wonder. Each day brings new growth, and before you know it, you're rewarded with a delicious treat you nurtured from the very beginning. Growing watermelons at home is a project any gardener can enjoy, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out with your first patch of soil. The taste of a homegrown melon is truly unmatched. Sweet, juicy, and bursting with flavor that store-bought varieties just can't replicate. This guide will walk you through every step, from choosing the perfect seeds to harvesting your first juicy fruit, so you can experience the full joy of growing your own watermelons. You'll learn how to pick the right seeds for your climate and taste, prepare your soil for healthy growth, and plant with confidence. We'll cover how to care for your watermelon vines, from watering and feeding to training them as they sprawl and thrive. Watermelons teach patience and nurture, making gardening a fun family activity that brings everyone together outdoors, sharing in the excitement of watching something grow. Even if you have limited space, don't worry. Compact watermelon varieties can thrive in containers or raised beds, making them perfect for patios, balconies, or small backyards. We'll break down the process into simple, easy-to-follow steps, so even beginners can feel confident and successful from the very start. You'll discover how to spot problems early, like pests or diseases, and learn the best ways to keep your plants healthy and strong. Plus, you'll know exactly when your melon is ripe and ready to pick, so you can enjoy it at its peak of sweetness. By the end, you'll have the confidence and knowledge to grow sweet, juicy watermelons year after year, turning your garden into a source of pride and delicious rewards. Ready to start your gardening adventure? Gather your tools, pick out your seeds, and get ready to dig in. Let's dive in together and taste the sweet success of your hard work. There's nothing quite like sharing a homegrown watermelon with friends and family. Grab your seeds, roll up your sleeves, and let's get growing. Your watermelon adventure awaits. The journey to your own homegrown watermelon begins now, and every step is a chance to learn, grow, and savor the fruits of your labor. The first step in growing delicious watermelons is picking the right seeds for your space, climate, and personal taste. This decision sets the stage for your entire watermelon growing journey, so take your time and enjoy the process. Watermelons come in a surprising range of sizes and shapes, from the giant picnic-ready Crimson Sweet to the compact round Sugar Baby icebox types that are perfect for smaller households or limited spaces. Before you choose, take a good look at your available garden space. If you have a sprawling backyard, you can try larger varieties. But if you're working with a balcony, patio, or small raised bed, opt for smaller types that thrive in containers or tight spots. Always read the seed packets carefully. They'll tell you the expected plant size, how many days it takes to reach maturity, and whether the seeds are heirloom or hybrid. This information is key to matching the plant to your growing conditions and schedule. Heirloom varieties offer unique, old-fashioned flavors and can be saved for planting next year, making them a favorite for gardeners who love tradition. Hybrids, on the other hand, are often bred for disease resistance, higher yields, and consistent results. If you're a beginner, hybrids can be a bit easier to grow thanks to their vigor and resilience. But don't be afraid to experiment. Both heirlooms and hybrids can be incredibly rewarding, and growing a mix can add variety to your harvest. Think about your local climate too. Watermelons love warmth and need a long, sunny season to produce sweet, juicy fruit. If your summers are hot and extended, you'll have more options to choose from. But if you live in a region with shorter, cooler summers, look for quick-maturing varieties like Blacktail Mountain that can ripen in less time and still deliver great flavor. Watermelons aren't just red inside. There are yellow, orange, and even white-fleshed varieties, each with their own unique taste and sweetness. You'll also need to decide if you want the classic seeded types or the convenience of seedless melons. Keep in mind, seedless watermelons are a bit trickier to grow from seed and often require special techniques. So if you're just starting out, traditional seeded varieties are a safer bet for success. Take your time browsing seed catalogs or searching online. Read the descriptions, compare reviews, and look for varieties that match your taste preferences and growing conditions. Choosing your seeds is more than just a practical step. It's the first exciting moment of your watermelon adventure, full of possibilities and anticipation for the sweet rewards to come. So pick the varieties that excite you most, whether it's for their color, flavor, or the challenge they offer. With the right seeds in hand, you're already well on your way to a bountiful homegrown harvest. Let's get planting and watch your watermelon dreams take root. Watermelons thrive in rich, sunny soil, and the right preparation makes all the difference for a healthy, productive crop. Choose a spot that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight each day, as watermelons are sun-loving plants that need plenty of warmth to develop their sweet flavor. If your garden soil tends to be heavy or clay-like, consider building raised beds or forming mounds. This helps prevent soggy roots and allows excess water to drain away, which is crucial for watermelon health. Start preparing your soil a few weeks before planting. Remove any weeds, grass, or debris, and enrich the area by adding generous amounts of compost or well-rotted manure. This step ensures your plants have access to the nutrients they need right from the start. Work the compost deeply into the top 12 inches of soil. Deep, loose soil encourages watermelon roots to grow strong and reach down for moisture and nutrients. Take time to remove any stones and break up large clumps. A fluffy, well-aerated bed allows roots to spread easily and helps retain just the right amount of moisture. Remember, good soil is the foundation for a bountiful harvest. The richer and more fertile your soil, the better your watermelons will grow. Shape the prepared soil into low, wide mounds about 1 to 2 feet across and 6 to 8 inches high. These mounds help the soil warm up faster in spring and provide excellent drainage. Mounds not only warm up quickly, but they also keep water from pooling around the base of your plants, which can prevent root rot and disease. Be sure to space your mounds 4 to 6 feet apart. Watermelon vines need plenty of room to sprawl and spread, so giving them space now will help avoid crowding later. With this setup, your watermelon plants will have the best possible start, with ample nutrients, warmth, and space to grow. A little extra effort in preparing your garden now means sweeter, juicier melons when harvest time arrives. When your garden bed is ready and the soil is rich and loose, you're already halfway to a successful watermelon harvest. Now that your planting spot is perfectly prepared, it's time to move on to planting your watermelon seeds or seedlings. With just a few more steps, you'll be well on your way to growing a lush, thriving watermelon patch right in your own backyard. Plant seeds after all. Frost is gone and the soil is warm, about 21 degrees Celsius. Use a soil thermometer to check. Patience pays off for strong seedlings. Make a 1-inch deep hole in each mound and plant 3 to 4 seeds, spaced slightly apart. Planting several seeds increases your chances of strong plants. Cover seeds with fine soil and water gently. Keep the soil moist but not soggy. In about a week to 10 days, green shoots will appear. Once seedlings have true leaves, thin to the strongest one per mound by snipping the rest at soil level. This gives your chosen plant space and nutrients to thrive. Don't worry, thinning is essential for healthy growth. Keep the soil moist as seedlings establish. Watch for the first leaves. It's an exciting milestone. Soon, your watermelon vines will be ready to take off. Simple steps now set you up for a great harvest. Next, let's help those vines grow strong. Your watermelon journey is well underway. Once established, watermelon vines grow fast and need space to spread. Guide vines away from paths and other plants to prevent damage. Handle vines gently, they're fragile. Watch for yellow flowers. Male flowers appear first, then female flowers with a tiny melon at the base. Bees usually handle pollination, but if fruit isn't forming, try hand pollinating by transferring pollen from a male to a female flower. Attract bees by planting flowers like lavender nearby. When melons reach tennis ball size, lift them onto straw or a tile to prevent rot and deter pests. Protecting young fruit ensures perfect, blemish-free melons. A little care now means a better harvest later. Keep an eye on your vines as they grow. Healthy vines lead to sweet, juicy watermelons. Let's keep them thriving. Watermelons need consistent, deep watering, about 1 to 2 inches per week. Water at the base, not the leaves, to prevent disease. Early morning is the best time to water. Deep watering encourages strong roots and healthier plants. Feed with a balanced liquid fertilizer when vines spread, then switch to one higher in phosphorus and potassium as fruit sets. Reduce nitrogen once fruit forms to focus energy on melons, not leaves. As harvest nears, cut back on water slightly to concentrate sugars. Don't let plants dry out completely, just water less often. Consistent care is the secret to big, sweet fruit. Monitor soil moisture and adjust as needed. With the right water and nutrients, your melons will thrive. Let's keep them growing strong. Even healthy watermelon patches face pests and diseases. Watch for aphids, tiny insects on leaf undersides. Blast them off with water or use insecticidal soap if needed. Powdery mildew appears as white dust on leaves. Prevent it with good spacing and by watering soil, not leaves. If mildew appears, spray leaves with a milk and water mix, 1:9 ratio. Lots of flowers but no fruit? It's likely a pollination issue. Hand pollinate if bees are scarce. Extreme weather can also cause flowers or tiny fruits to drop. Provide consistent water and some shade during heat waves. If small melons shrivel, it's usually poor pollination or too many fruits. Remove weaker ones to help the rest grow. Don't be discouraged. Setbacks are normal in gardening. Stay observant and act quickly to keep plants healthy. Most problems can be managed with simple steps. Healthy plants mean a better harvest. Keep going, your sweet reward is coming. Harvesting at peak ripeness is key for the sweetest flavor. Watermelons don't ripen after picking, so timing matters. Check the tendril nearest the stem. When it's dry and brown, your melon is likely ripe. Look at the field spot on the bottom. It should be creamy yellow, not pale green. Tap the melon. Ripe ones sound deep and hollow, not metallic. Use all three signs together for best results. Gently roll the melon to check the field spot without damaging the vine. Practice makes perfect. Compare a few melons to learn the difference. When all signs line up, it's time to harvest. Cut the melon with a sharp knife, leaving a bit of stem attached. Enjoy the moment, you've earned it. Nothing beats the taste of a perfectly ripe, homegrown watermelon. You've learned the essentials for growing delicious watermelons at home. Keep notes on what works in your garden to improve each year. Limit each vine to 2 or 3 melons for bigger, sweeter fruit. Pinch off extra female flowers once you have a few healthy fruits. Harvest with a sharp knife, leaving a bit of stem for longer storage. Savor the reward. There's nothing like homegrown watermelon. Share your harvest with family and friends for the ultimate summer treat. Be patient, observe your plants, and enjoy the process. Every season brings new lessons and sweet rewards. With care and attention, you'll enjoy a bountiful harvest. Happy gardening, and may your watermelons be plentiful and delicious.